Hey everyone, Alex here and welcome back to another video of World Conqueror 2. Before the video actually starts, I would like to wish everyone a happy new year and hope that you guys will have a great year ahead. And just a fun fact, I'm in fact recording this video before the one that I uploaded, which I believe is Blitzkrieg as Poland because of scheduling shenanigans. But anyways, let's just hop straight into the video. Over here, as you guys can tell from the title, we are in fact playing Far East Campaign as the Japanese. Yes, that's right. And yeah, we're just gonna hop right in, and right off the bat, the ROC is in fact going to start off the turn first, which is consistent with the actual campaigns, because this is actually the multiplayer mode over here. And yeah, so as I've said before, in the last video I believe, which is kind of weird because I have not said it before, but we don't have any bonus medals whatsoever. So what it means is that our units are weaker in comparison to the enemy, because they can basically spawn like level 2 infantry units, but we are stuck with those like extremely weak units that we can't really counter the enemy really well. But yeah, we're just going to try our best over here to do what we can. And yeah, so as you guys can see, our heavy tank is not really doing that great as well in terms of damage. And yeah, so what we're going to do here is we have a somewhat large force in the north facing against the Soviets, so we are in fact going to take advantage of that, and we want to knock out their rocket launchers first. So we are going to send this infantry unit over here to basically undertake a suicidal mission to weaken the rocket launcher. It can't destroy it, of course, but that is going to significantly weaken that rocket launcher over there. So yeah, and now we've got a little bit of an issue here. We've got Zhukov in his heavy tank, and that is a big threat to us right now, which we definitely have to counter. And we're going to move this guy over here, and we're going to attack that artillery. See what I mean? Yep, that's not a good trade at all. And we are going to try and actually, should we? Yeah, okay, let's get ourselves an entrenchment. Oh, we already have an entrenchment here. That's nice. And yeah, so we've also got the ROC forces to deal with, and we are in a very bad shape, generally speaking, because yeah, we are very thinly spread out over here, and that is not something that I actually like. So we're gonna move an infantry unit over here, move this guy there, and we're going to attack the weak points in the ROC forces over here, which in this particular case is this infantry unit. Once we break through, then we can move down over here into Chongqing. And once again, I've actually positioned my armored car in such a way that if the ROC leave Chongqing undefended, then we can move in to capture the city in the next turn. So it's really all about the positioning and whatnot over here. And we're gonna move this infantry back, and then we can capture this city over here, which we are going to do. And that is for good reason, because we actually do not want the ROC to pressure our northern flank, because they would threaten our forces in the north over here, and that would be bad because those forces will be caught in a pincer maneuver that we cannot counter. And right now Zhukov is heading south to defeat our forces in Manchuria, which is really bad news over here, but that is fine. They just use an airstrike, and yeah, okay, the ROC forces are going to advance rapidly into what we previously controlled, but it is fine. So we are currently at round 2, and as you guys can see, they have left Chongqing undefended over here, which means we can just, yep, hippity hoppity, this is now my property over here. So we are going to move, okay, there is a possibility that the tank over here will move in to capture whatever this city is. I'm not really sure, but yeah, we are not looking too good in terms of positioning and whatnot. So we're in fact going to move this guy over here and move this artillery back here, and then we are going to attack, move back, and we're going to buy an artillery unit and attack that. -10. See, what do I mean over here? It's not really looking too good in our favor over here, and if we want to win this, we've got a lot of work to do. And by a lot, I really do mean a lot of work. But anyways, we are going to move over here and capture that level 1 city, so that will provide us with a little bit more income over here. So next thing, we want to focus on this armored car, because it can move right there, and that is not what we want over here. So yeah, it's basically not looking too good for us right now, and we've taken out a large collection of Soviet units over here, and we're going to pull back our units to avoid Zhukov coming in and basically wiping them out, because these represent our best units and basically our only chance of winning this. Because once again, as I've said, our forces are just way too overstretched right now. So it's not really ideal to go on the offensive. We want to pull back and ensure that we concentrate our forces. And Zhukov is currently in hot pursuit right now, and now we really got 2 extremely aggressive enemies to worry about, because the ROC is advancing from the north over here, and looks like we have miscalculated, and we're going to move the artillery up as well as the infantry. And if this guy comes over here and capture that city, then we have our ship to counter it. Not really, but yeah, you get the idea over here. Things are just generally not looking too good for us right now. And okay, Zhukov is moving down really fast, and I do not like that at all. This is going to be a huge challenge for us. We're going to take out that rocket launcher and move over here, and we are going to pull back once again. We are forced to do that, and we are going to buy an ace forces on this heavy tank over here. And this artillery is probably going to move to the east to basically cut our forces off in Manchuria. And we're going to move this heavy tank back to heal up. And we're going to leave this armored car over here. Actually, hang on. Okay, we will move this armored car over here, and we are going to attack. Then we are going to move this armored car back here, so this armored car can't get into Beijing over here. So we're going to, guess we're going to take it out anyways. So it's pretty good in my opinion, and we are going to just move here to capture a little bit more territory to basically be a bit of a nuisance over here. And we are going to use an airstrike on Zhukov right now, because we don't have anything that could really counter Zhukov right now, and airstrikes represent our best chance of taking him out over here. We are going to lose that tank, that's for sure. And Zhukov is headed to the east, which might put him in the range of our aircraft carrier, and we are going to use the aircraft carrier over here to we're going to move him up there. And this armored car, what in the world? Okay, this is really not good over here. This is real bad. Let's get rid of that guy. Let's get rid of the infantry unit. Move back. Recapture the airport. And we are going to use another airstrike on Zhukov right here. And okay, -1. That's basically expected at this point because the artillery is very low on health, so it can't really do that much damage. And let's do that. Attack. And okay, we're gonna move this guy over here and basically destroy the infantry unit. And let's destroy that guy. Okay, let's buy a city over here, and what we're going to do is we are going to make a little bit of a defensive perimeter in the south over here, and we're going to put one infantry unit there, and we're going to move him up to the north to support our forces in the north. And let's just move these ships over here to get a little bit more income. And that tank is basically toast. So we actually didn't move those units there because we want to buy some time to basically defeat the ROC before we can start to focus on the Soviets and especially Zhukov over here. And we're going to, yeah, nice. Okay, that is really great. We're going to do that -40. Okay, that was not what I was looking for over there. But we're going to capture that industry, and we are going to have to heal up our rocket launcher. I did not expect it to do that much damage to us, and that was definitely a misplay on our part over here. And yeah, this is not looking too good, I must add. And we're gonna move this guy over here and yeah, take out the artillery so that we can free up this armored car over here, capture that city. And yeah, there is a landfall there, so we are going to be taking a little bit of damage. So we are going to put an infantry there in case the ROC decides to try anything funny and basically use this industry to recapture Chongqing over here. And if that's the case, then we're pretty much done for over here. Move this guy over here, and we've got to use another unit to protect Shanghai. And move this ship down. And yeah, we're leaving our carrier unescorted over here, but that is fine. And because right now this guy has a landfall over here, so we are going to, oh my, are you actually serious right now? We can't hit him from the airport? Okay, things have just changed over here. We are going to have to really fight it out over here, and we're gonna buy an armored car. And let's get ourselves a city up and running over here so that we can basically shorten our supply lines and reinforce the northern front quicker. Okay, Zhukov is moving north, and hopefully Zhukov will go into the sea, but that is probably not going to happen at this rate. We're at around 6 right now, and we are going to keep this guy over here. He's going to be able to tank the attacks from the cruiser and the battleship over there, which is definitely great. We're going to move that rocket launcher back to heal up, and we're going to try to move these forces into the west over here to capture Ulaanbaatar. Although they can probably predict that. Okay, see what do I mean over here? We have a little bit of an emergency situation over here, which warrants us to bring our armored car to reinforce Chongqing over here. And we're going to try and take this armored car out. Okay, looks like we can't, but that is fine. Let's do that. And let's do that as well. Move this guy over here, and this guy here, this guy here. Let's to capture a little bit more income. and move this guy here, move over there. So what it means is that with this low health armored car, this armored car over here will have to waste one attack on taking out our armored car, and that would mean that Beijing will not fall to the ROC over here, and we're going to buy another armored car right here to capture this city over here. And we basically want to take this ROC general out of here. Okay, that's not great. That is definitely not great there. We're going to have to completely surround this guy to lower his morale down, and that will take a little bit of time, that's for sure. We're going to move an infantry unit there to protect and defend this industry over here, and another infantry unit to protect Shanghai. And then let's end the turn. So right now the Soviets are also a little bit overstretched over here, so that is why we are in fact approaching from the west, because their forces are mainly in the east. And looks like the tank has moved out over here, and we're going to be able to move this guy up to destroy that armored car, which clears the threat from the north. And we're going to recapture this industry, put an artillery unit there, get an assault up, and we're going to start to attack this general over here. I can't remember the name, so yeah, we're going to capture this industry, and then nope. Okay, let's get ourselves another artillery unit over here, assault art, because it doesn't matter, even without the assault art we can only afford to buy one infantry unit, so it doesn't really matter at this point. And let's move this guy here, move the armored car back to Nanjing over here to heal up, and we're going to just basically move our forces. Let's just capture that city over there, get a little bit more income. And our rocket launcher is still not healing up. That is strange. We're just going to attack that cruiser for the loss and the wows, and we're going to get an infantry unit over here to basically block any advances, because now Zhukov is going to target the Korean Peninsula, and I'm quite sure of it. And okay, please move into range. Damn it, I don't think they moved into range of our aircraft carrier over here. Oh yes, he did. Nice. We're going to start to attack, and basically what we are going to do here is, we're just going to spawn a couple of infantry units there, get an entrenchment, and we are basically going to capture a bunch of territory here to increase our income. And right now the ROC is basically defeated over here, and that will mean that we are able to focus our attention on the Soviet Union, which is of course great news over here. And we can start to evacuate the southern part over here to essentially focus on the Soviets. And we're gonna move this infantry up. No, okay, let's use this infantry to capture all of this territory. Oh, there's a great choice over there. Didn't know that this piece of territory over here is provides us with 4 income. That is always something new. There's always something new that you learn in Working Courier 2, and this is one such case over here. And we are going to move this heavy tank into the city to defend it, because the Soviets will try to attack that city. And yeah, so right now things are looking better for us as compared to in the beginning over here. And we've got our aircraft carrier in position, we've got that airport right there to basically deal a knockout blow against Zhukov over there, and we've also got that rocket launcher, minus 24, not great but not too bad either. We're gonna attack that guy. Alright, move over there just to harass the Soviets a little bit, and we can't capture Ulaanbaatar. We don't have the resources to do that right now. So we're gonna move this armored car to capture the remaining unoccupied territories right now. And yeah, we're basically going to focus our efforts on the Soviet Union right there. And let's move this guy over here. We should have moved him here and then here, but that is fine. Okay, let's do that over there. We're going to have to use a lot of airstrikes on Zhukov right now, and that will basically weaken Zhukov, and that is the last of our airstrikes over here. And now Zhukov should be relatively easy to deal with over here. We're gonna move this tank, and okay, there goes Zhukov right there. And we're going to start a counter attack over here and recapture the northern parts of Manchuria. Move that over there to block the Soviets, and yeah, just to reduce a little bit of their income as well. So we have basically squeezed the Soviets into a stalemate right now, and we've got an advantage over here in the east because we've got our aircraft carrier to cover our advance. So that is great, and we're gonna buy and oh, hold on, they've made a critical mistake over here that we are going to punish them for, and that is to leave Ulaanbaatar undefended. And Ulaanbaatar is basically their stronghold right now, so if we take it, that is basically good game over here. And yeah, they are pretty much toast right now, and we can really start to destroy the remaining Soviet forces. And yeah, we're gonna start with this artillery over here and move over there. Okay, let's move this guy up, and we're gonna continue to do our thing over here, capture the remaining territories that's held by the ROC over here. Alright, and the south is completely controlled by us right now, and we've got like 3 ships that are basically doing nothing, and our aircraft carrier is tanking hits from the battleship and the cruiser. And yeah, so let's get ourselves an industry over there and get ourselves another, actually no, let's get ourselves an artillery unit and attack that armored car. Okay, so they just use our airstrike, their airstrike on the heavy tank, which, to be honest, it doesn't really matter at this point. We're gonna use our tank to clean up that artillery and use that infantry to capture the industry over there that originally belonged to us. And because we kind of just left it and abandoned it to the Soviets, we didn't really have a lot of industrial income to begin with, but it is okay. We compensated for that in buying more infantry units than I originally anticipated, but that is fine. We're just going to destroy this guy, and we're going to just move into the northeastern part of the map over here. And yep, okay, there we go. The ROC has been defeated over there. And yeah, so we're gonna end the turn, and we're at round 12 currently. So yeah, that should be a 4-star victory because we've exceeded round 10 over here, but that is fine. That is definitely fine. And let's move that guy there. Just gonna get 2 armored cars over here, and there we go. Then that right there will end off the game, and hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have liked this video, please do remember to leave a like, and if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe as well. But that's it from me for the time being. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and of course, goodbye.